Hello, everybody. Good evening. Welcome back to the stream. It is I, DigiDriver, coming to you from the non-scenery development offices of DigiDriver Studio. Today is July the 8th, and it's about 8:41 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's go drive a truck. Let's go find some work. Okay, right now I think we're in Tucson, I want to say. Let me just double check. I think so. Yeah, we are. I was going to figure out where we can go from here. I'm probably going to wind up going into New Mexico, maybe even as far up as Colorado or Wyoming. That might be the goal for tonight. But I don't have Montana and I don't have Texas yet. Texas is on sale, but it's only like 10% off. So that's like 16 some odd bucks that I don't have. So we're gonna roll to town and we're gonna see what we can find in terms of work. I could go down to Walbert or I could go to Gallon Oil or Plaster and Sons. Yeah, so I got choices here. Let me I don't think I've worked for Gallon Oil before. I think I'm gonna go work for them, see if they have any trailers I can pull, because I don't have one myself. You guys should be able to hear this. Just let me know if you don't. Things are pretty much in good shape. All right, so Gallon Oil is literally across the street. It has been a while since I've been in the sim, and I'm kind of looking forward to it, to be honest. First time going into Gallon Oil to get some work. Let's see what they have. Okay, they've got propane. Oh, wow. How how big is this? 31 hours. Could this possibly get any further away? 31 hours. Let's see. 12 hours is about 40 minutes. So to drive from Arizona to the state of Washington in real life would take a solid day and a half nonstop. So that's like it's almost 2 hours straight. Well, I got the time, and this will definitely put money in my tank. All right, Mrs. Digi. I'm gonna be trucking for a good while. This could get interesting, chat. So, I wasn't planning on a long haul, but here we are. As Mr. Miyagi would say, first time you, first time me. So, man, I will be in transit to Port Washington for the next 2 hours, I would say, give or take 20 minutes. I'm delivering a frac tank. Barely out of the lot, and already I'm getting stuck on stuff. Right. All right. Lesson number 1, Digi. Be careful. Lesson number 2, be careful. Lesson number 3, watch yourself. This is a humongous trailer. Drive safely. I shall try. So, looks like I've chosen to take the long haul route this evening. Hello to anybody watching or lurking right now. I am DigiDriver and I'm transporting a frac tank to Washington State, all the way down from Tucson, Arizona. We're gonna be a while. We're gonna be a good long while. This could be fun. How are you guys doing today? I am okay. Mrs. Digi and I had some time out today for Saturday. We were doing some outdoor things. I was helping Mrs. Digi sell some stuff today, and we were out for basically the heat of the day. And yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, like we came back and we were drained. We were drained, but good things. I mean, it was nice to get out. I wish it wouldn't have been so humid, but it was nice. And now I'm here. Suffice it to say, man, this is going to be quite the trek. I've never driven this this distance before in the sim. So, Lord willing, no crash the desktop, and we deliver safely. But at the same time, I am most likely going to stay on the highway system as long as possible. So I'm probably going to be on 5 all the way up from wherever I merge into it, whether it's in like San Diego or like Vegas or something like that. I will be pulling over somewhere to get gasoline and we'll continue. There's also a good chance I might get up and stretch my legs at a rest stop. I mean, like literally getting up and stretching my legs. This is kind of fun. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Highway Patrol person or Miss Highway Patrol person. Let me behave. How is everybody doing tonight? You folks okay? This is interesting. And it's going to be a long haul, that's for sure. Pretty much after I'm done, I will be shutting down. But at the same time, this is kind of cool. So feel free to lurk if you want to. Feel free to say hi. I am a flight sim streamer turned scenery developer for Microsoft Flight Simulator. I am just taking a break from that stuff today. IRL to pay the bills. I work as a software developer, and I've been putting in a good chunk of hours lately. Sometimes I'm able to transition from what I do to doing scenery development. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes the work is rough and, breaks are required. Okay, wow. So I think we're going by Phoenix now. Hmm. Flagstaff. Nice. I've never been. I had to honk the horn in the tunnel. Nice effect. Also, have any of you actually been away from American Truck Sim and are just getting back into it now? I have not used this sim in a very long time, and it took me probably about 15 minutes to patch to, I think, version 1.47, which is what I believe we're on now. I used to play this on the old sim rig. Now I have a different one, and I'm able to enjoy some additional graphic detail settings. I'm pleased with some of the graphics that I'm seeing, and that I can run this at reasonable frame rates in my computer with the resolution set as high as it is right now. In fact, what I might do if I pull over at some point is check my graphic settings and turn off some of the stuff that's normally on, like, anti-aliasing and things like that. Get some frames back, or just not care. But I might do that for the future. The frame rate is smooth enough for me to enjoy what I'm seeing right now. I just realized I left my rotating beacon lights on top of my truck. But honestly, with something this big, I'm probably going to leave them on because if you were here at the beginning of the stream when I was leaving the place, I got the tank stuck on a turn, so it's probably best that I let people know I'm coming through without leaving my high beams on. Not too bad. We're like maybe 15, 20 minutes into the trip already. Making some good time. I want to say I picked up American Truck Sim sometime between 2017 to 2018. Did I? Maybe. I think it was either just before or just after I got my first custom desktop, and I didn't play it much at the time because I was spending more time playing Euro Truck Sim 2, but I forget at some point I just started doing more deliveries in ATS, and I haven't I just like I went I went deep into it. And at the time, I think all they had was Arizona as the DLC, and then they released New Mexico, and then they released California was I think the original one. Then they released Arizona and New Mexico, and then I purchased New Mexico, I purchased Oregon, I purchased Washington, and then eventually they released Colorado and Wyoming, and I bought both of those. So I had all of them for a while, and then they released Montana and Texas, and I haven't bought those yet. There is a sale going on right now, and Montana is like eight something dollars, but I would have probably tried to buy it if it was five or less than $5. I don't feel like spending $8 on scenery right now. It's just a little bit past my comfortable cushion of disposable income. It's like, dude, it's $8. It's like, like even if I have to pay more for it later, I would rather do it later when I know, like, in a sense, to me, if later eight eight something like $8 and like 50 cents is like buying a stick of gum somewhere, then I'll do it. If I'm in a better place down the road and it's back to being full price again and it's like $16, but I have enough that I can just like you know chuckle at the idea of spending $16 on something, then I'll do it then. I think I need to do more missions into like Wyoming and Colorado and go back to New Mexico and stuff like that. Just to get some more mileage out of the sceneries that I have. But I can tell you, I can probably say this plainly. The next map that I'm going to get is probably going to be probably going to be sorry, probably going to be Texas. Because I would very much like to get from the West Coast to the East Coast through the sceneries that are available for purchase. I know there's a coast to coast mod for American Truck Sim already, and some people use it, I think, on a regular basis on stream. But the amount of work that SCS is putting into the territories that are here is impressive. It's wonderful even. And it's nice to be able to see, it's nice to even have the illusion of having landmarks that you might be able to recognize, which is in one sense why I like American Truck Sim a little bit more than I like Euro Truck Sim right now. I'm not saying I don't want to play it. I'm just saying I live in the US. So the scenery and the vistas that you see in this sim, that I see in this sim, remind me more of the places that I see, you know, advertised or that I've been to in real life. So that's why I like this sim. I don't necessarily like it, and I don't like ETS2 at all. I like ETS2. I have a whole bunch of scenery for it. I think I connect more with the scenery that's in ATS because I like it and because I've been here, because I am here. I forget how you hide that. I think it's F, not, let's see. I'll leave that there. Okay. What's down there? I can find my fuel gauge. I know it's F3, so I can pull it up real easy. Okay, so I see my fuel and I see my GPS on the side. This isn't bad. I think I like this. One thing that I don't see is the current speed limit versus what I can do, what I'm currently driving at. So I think I'll just leave that kind of like in transparent mode. All right, let me just see if I can get around this guy slowly. I mean, yeah, I could just floor it and pay whatever fee it is I get for like a speeding ticket in the sim, but honestly, I kind of want to savor this trip because it's gonna be it's gonna be a once and done, and I might not do a long haul like this again for a long time, but this is kind of fun. Yeah, I think this frac tank is a little bit longer than I think it is. So I want to swing a little wider in the turns. Not by much because these turns are gentle, but in terms of tighter curves, I'm gonna want to give myself room. Genuinely though, all things considered, I am pleased that development on this sim has continued as long as it has. I mean, I'm guessing what's going to happen is that they're going to just continue mapping out the US until they've mapped every state out. That's the hope, but I don't know. Will I continue to play ATS into the foreseeable future? Most likely. I've liked driving and flight simulators for some time. I think I picked up Euro Truck Sim 2 around 2015, and I you know I kept playing with it literally for about 8 years, off and on. But especially when all of us were in our homes for that period, that time 3 years ago, we really jumped onto our Sims and we really started to experience or just spend a lot more time in flight sims and in truck sims and in car sims. And I think that a lot of stuff transformed. I mean, like I see even more stuff now for esports, or at least I did for a while. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize something. The GPS on the bottom shows you the posted speed limit. Here I am. Here I am thinking that the speed limit isn't. I couldn't see that, and it's listed right there. That's neat. At this rate, I'm probably going to get to somewhere into Northern California before I need to pull over for gas. That is my best guess. All right. Now that I've been in the left lane for the past, I think, like 2 or 3 miles, now I think there's going to be a lot of car traffic passing me. All right. Are we going past Vegas? We might be. 15 north to Barstow. Simulated time in this sim is early o'clock. It looks like it's about to dawn on a new day here. Yep, starting to get light. I think the daytime, nighttime cycle is. Wait, no, hold on. It's probably somewhere between 40 to 45 minutes. Because if 12 hours is roughly 40 minutes in real life, then I think the night to day cycle is about 40 to 45 minutes. That's what I want to say, at least. And it is Wednesday, simulated time in the sim. So I'm thinking people are pulling into or driving or leaving their homes to go to work. South San Diego. I don't know if they intend on finishing the rest of 10. It would be pretty cool. It would be nice. Pardon me, folks, drifting a little bit. Let me reposition my stuff. There we go. So it is possible to go into downtown LA, which is kind of cool. Of course, that's not where we're headed today. We're going all the way up to Washington State. It's a once and done for today. And we are now on Interstate 5, and we will probably stay on Interstate 5 for the rest of the stream, or most of it. There was a point when I was interested in swapping out of this Peterbilt that I'm currently driving. I wanted to get a Mack truck, but I've put in a lot of miles in this truck, and I have somewhere around, I don't know, a good $300,000 to $400,000 of extra upgrades and things I've done to this tractor trailer to make it viable. And if I'm going to buy another truck, let me think. I think a few things have to happen. Number one, I need a garage. I think I have a garage, and I think I have two other employees that work for me, but I don't have the money yet. I might have it now. I don't have the money yet to upgrade my garage, which means that I won't have the ability to buy another truck and use it. So even if I had the money to buy a Mack straight up cash, I would need to build a space for it first. All right, here we go. Let's see how well my truck keeps up. All right, truck lane for slow vehicles only. This truck is designed for hill climbs. I don't know if the gears are what you would call close ratio. but they are holding me at about 55 miles an hour, no problem. So I'm happy about that. I do want to watch myself around all this traffic, though. Good. This might be where you start running into trouble, especially if your brakes fail you. So the runaway ramp is right on the right side. But we made it. So which way do we go? I think we turn right. I think we do. Yes, we do. All right, let's see if we can make this turn. Good. Made it. Happy about that. We have been driving now for a roughly simulated 10 hours, which is kind of amazing. It is possible that some potential delays might creep into the journey. We might have to deviate off the main road. If that happens, I'm probably going to pull over and look at viable alternatives, like either the 101 or some other interstate highway, even if it's a good 30 to 50 miles east of where we are, because I don't want to take this cargo on incredibly narrow or out of the way, incredibly narrow or out of the way roads. I would prefer not to. San Luis Obispo. Uh-oh. Somebody got pulled over back there. Not doing too bad, folks. Not bad. I made my estimate for time based off of the idea that this trip would actually take 36 hours instead of 31. So, if I can knock a third of time off of this, it's possible I could get done by probably 10:30. Possible. I guess it depends on exactly what the road's going to look like or any problems we happen to come across on the way north. I mean, of course, I'm going to have to pull over to get gas, or I may run into issues where I have to keep pulling over for weight checks. This is not light cargo that I'm carrying, so we shall see. Here we go. Check number one. Sorry. Ew. All right, we'll see how many of these freight checks we do. Yeah, yeah, we did have to come in. So I'm glad that we did. Otherwise, we probably would have gotten fined or pulled over by that car. Okay, actually, this is a pretty good time for me to stop and just stretch my legs for a little bit. I've basically been driving for a little under, like a little over half an hour. So let me put my parking brakes on and let me just stretch my legs for a bit. Also, this will give you an idea of the cargo that I'm carrying. So there we are. All right, give me just a moment. All right, I am back. Let's hop back into the cabin and get going. So the reason why I'm accelerating with a load as potentially heavy as mine is probably because of the engine that I have under the hood. All right. I might have to start staying in the right lane from now on, but isn't it in the States that if it's a two-lane highway, like a four-lane highway, two lanes each way, a truck should be in the left lane? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hmm. Riverbed. Not a, well, could be a river or a floodway. Also, I might be wrong, but I think that parts of the country are also receiving redos. Hmm. Fresno. Hi, Mustafa. Wow, look at all the look at the wind farm, all the wind turbines. Not a bad day for a long haul to Washington. Hopefully everybody in chat's doing okay. If you're watching this on a replay, hope that you enjoy this. I'm certainly hoping to make it to Washington State in a reasonable amount of time. It is quite doable, but I do not plan on driving back down to Arizona when I'm done. It's gonna be a haul. It just seems like the scenery around here is so much more natural. I mean, listen to me talk like I actually know what I'm doing. This is the kind of stuff that I would see more of because again, like I've watched TV shows or movies or I've seen B-roll footage or documentaries about life in like California or like Utah, and this is the kind of stuff that makes me think, oh, okay, this looks like it's probably what it looks like over there. Kind of neat. Actually, I cannot remember the last time that I drove through the state of California in American Truck Sim. I don't think I think it's been a long time since I've been around here. I could be very wrong, but it's been a while. A good long while. Well, just to make sure I'm prepped for my next adventure, when we deliver our cargo to Port Washington, I'm probably going to find the closest repair shop and just make sure everything is tweaked and fixed right back up. I like keeping the truck in great running order, first chance I get. Oh, would you look at that? The truck beside me that I've been cruising by all this time is an actual Mack truck. So there you go. I mean, I like the way that truck looks. Do not get me wrong, it's pretty cool. But at the same time, I've grown I've grown more and more appreciative of the state of my current truck right now and how capable it is. So I need to get to a place where I can, upgrade my garage, and then we can talk. Hey, let's get more trucks set. Let's get more people hired. Let's get more deliveries happening. Okay. On the off chance that the GPS view on my dashboard does not display gas stations, which I highly doubt, I'm going to leave my supplementary console turned on so I can make sure I see gas stations. I mean, it should show it. It probably does, but just want to make sure I see it. Okay, I almost thought I had to swap into the right lane, but this does split in two, unless I am on the extreme left side of the highway, which I am. Let me make sure I get over to the right. And over to the right again. And just put on the... Give it the beans, as they say. Here we go. Another Mack truck. That's cool. They're getting around these days. Can I see anybody in the cabin? Yes, I can. Cool. That was pretty neat. So normally I do flight sim scenery development and occasional flights in simulators like Microsoft Flight Simulator and Prepared and X-Plane. Is anyone interested in or looking forward to Flight Sim 2024? After some extended thinking, I'm looking forward to it. I am willing to believe Asobo when they said that they have essentially taken FS 2020 as far as it can go. And I don't have a reason to doubt them. They took a incredibly stripped down Microsoft Flight Simulator X engine and made it into a new sim. So yeah, it's gotten pretty far. Pretty far. I look forward to seeing things a little bit better, but also I think I look forward to the things that they're going to implement. Should I get gas now or later? I'm going to say later. Once I start getting close to E, I should probably be able to find a gas station within then. Right, let's keep this up. That's a big rest area or whatever that is. Okay, so at this rate, we're gonna get to our destination tomorrow at 4:22 a.m. simulated time. If I take a few more breaks, we'll probably get there just before or just after sunrise. Ooh, ooh, on the rumble strip a little bit. There we go. I figure this thing will take me another 30, 40, 50 miles on the gas that I have in my tank right now. But yeah, I am going to be pulling over the next exit. That's what I intend on. So getting into the right lane would probably be a good idea. South Lake Tahoe. Oh, here we are in Sacramento. I don't think I've driven through Sacramento in the sim before, like ever. I think I'm going to stay on this road and just look for like service road exits or local exits. Hmm. Wow, this is a pretty involved interchange. Nice. San Francisco and Reno. Kinda dope. All right. See you later. Could be a national truck. Probably is. Bye. Exit 522. Wow. So either the miles are going, the exit numbers are going up or they're going down. I forget which one it is. Good evening to everybody watching quietly, lurking, ninja watching as it were. Appreciate your patronage. Don't feel bad about not talking if you don't want to. You're more than welcome to just hang out and enjoy the scenery. I am pulling off to Road 8 here because I want to get some gasoline for the rest of the trip. I'm running low and I'd rather pull off here. Donut Planet, nice. That's funny. Well, this truck does not turn like the trucks in Euro Truck Sim do, so there we go. It's all right though. We'll get that checked out. Now, question. Oh, it's on the other side. I probably shouldn't have gone this way, but let me see if I can go around and do it carefully, Digi. Ugh. I said do it carefully. Oh my word. Well, that's gonna be a little bit off my my total. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. I I did not. I couldn't see the. Yeah, man, this is a lesson in patience. I'm seriously hauling a humongous trailer. I need to be more careful. Okay. E, let's get some gasoline. So, probably dented the bumper, among other things. Diesel price, $6.34. Actually, probably not that far off. All right, swing it all the way around. All right, let's get back on the road. Unfortunately, it's not going to be a perfect delivery bonus, but as long as I don't wreck or mess this truck up anymore, Lord willing, we will deliver. I've got the funds to fix this truck up, and hopefully I have a check for roughly $100,000 waiting for me once I get to the destination. 14 hours, 16 minutes means we still have about maybe 40 some odd minutes left in the stream, so that's cool. Dream Burger. Dream Burger looks suspiciously like Burger King, but I've never seen the sign for Donut Planet. The sign for Donut Planet kind of reminds me of the sign for Taco Bell. Not gonna lie. All right, so we picked up a ding on the bumper, and we picked up a whole bunch of gas. So there we go. I'm probably gonna pull over next exit that I see a repair station. Let me go ahead and pass them. Pass them. All right, rest area coming up in a mile, but I pulled over and stretched a little while ago, and I just got some gas, so I'm feeling fit and ready to take on the last like third of the journey, which is unbelievable. We're gonna be passing by Reading and then going into areas like Eugene, and then passing Portland, Oregon, and then going into Washington State, and then before you know it, the day is done. So that's neat. Also, question anybody in chat: have any of you guys even come close to 100%ing the roads in Euro Truck Simulator 2 or American Truck Simulator? I don't think I ever will, but I would imagine some ambitious people probably have. I'm gonna say we drive through the night and we get to our destination sometime around 6-ish, because I'm gonna pull off here and get the truck fixed. Wow. Looks like a pretty big complex. Little Rose Hotel. We'll go down to the end of the road. And then we will get the truck repaired. Ooh, let's see. Autos RV. Let's go in here. Trucks. Okay. Believe it or not, the most damage sustained during that last cut chunk was to the chassis. That'll cut into profits, but it's okay. All right, now we're prim and proper here. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish this delivery tonight. It is conceivable that you can, I think, like park your truck somewhere and have the sim wait for you to finish your delivery, but I think at the same time, I'm not sure if the clock keeps running or they take your time, your real world time into account. I don't know. I don't know. All right, go wide. There we go. All right, kids, here we go. Last leg. "65 miles an hour, radar enforced. Truck speed limit is still 55. That's very nice. I don't have to pull over at the wait station. Page and price paper. Very nice. What is funny about driving on these roads is that I drive with a gamepad and I use a very old Xbox 360 generic gamepad with a rumble pack. So if you have rumble strips on the side of any road or highway and your wheels happen to wander over to them, then the joystick, like, not the joystick, the gamepad rumbles a bit to let you know, hey, you're wandering off the road. And what's funny about that is that no kidding, I legitimately remember playing this game late at night and actually starting to doze off. And like the next thing I know, I'm like wandering off the road and the rumble strip sounds and then the gamepad buzzes a bit. I'm like, oh, wait, I gotta wake up. Not something you want to do in real life, clearly, but in the sim, it's just stupid. In real life, it's dangerous. Okay, 12 hours, 17 minutes to go. Literally around 35 to 40 minutes, and we have our cargo delivered. Now, at this point, this has crossed over from slight craziness to, okay, this is doable. Okay, I don't know if we left California yet, but I think we did. I think we did. I could be wrong. No, no, no. Wait, 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 wait. That sign would suggest otherwise. Yeah, I still see California state routes, and the exit numbers keep going up. So yeah, we're still in the state. It is a big state, that's for sure. Nice pickup truck. Lake Boulevard. Oops. Sorry, Mr. Truck on the left side. Uh-oh. What just happened there? Man, looks like the truck broke down in a traffic lane. I mean, in the middle of the road. All right, these roads would start to suggest that we're starting to get really north. All right, Weed and Portland. I think. Wow, Shasta Lake. It's a big place. Okay, looks like we're gonna get creative with our turning here. Wow, this place is picturesque, that's for sure. A little bit more. There we go. Not too much. I'm really glad I did this tonight. It's a lot of scenery that I don't know if I've actually been around here for a while. I think what usually happens is if I drive up to the northern states from like California or Arizona or New Mexico, I usually do a lot of state highways and twisty roads. I don't normally stay on Interstate 5. Not normally, which is kind of cool. All right, pardon me, folks, coming through. I'd better be careful around here. This is where the short ratio, like 700 horsepower engine, comes in handy. Beep beep. All right, Klamath Falls. One more truck passes, and then I merge over to the right lane. Sun's about to set. So we still have roughly Oregon and most of Washington State to drive through. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. So beautiful up here. Wow. Just in case you're here, you're brand new and you have no idea what I'm doing, my name is DigiDriver. I am a longtime flight sim enthusiast and current scenery developer. Today I'm taking the night off from scenery development and from flying. I wanted to hop into a truck and to do some runs in American Truck Simulator. But instead of finding individual small hops like Tucson to Nogales or like, Tucson to Vegas, I found a long haul in 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 American Truck Sim to go from Tucson to, I think I said Port Washington. So I'm in the process of trying to complete this run. And in the process, I got the trailer stuck exiting the company yard where I hooked up to it. I dinged my truck exiting a highway, and then I damaged the trailer trying to get gas. So it's been an eventful trip. Hopefully, it's going to be less eventful. And then we will arrive at our destination, probably do a little bit of quick maintenance on the truck, and then sign off. I have been driving now for probably about the past hour and a half. I estimate roughly another 35 to 40 minutes. Scratch that. 40 to 45 to 50 minutes. But this is what you have to do IRL. Looks like another truck's getting checked out. It's kind of neat. And they just finished. There we go. It is getting darker out. That's for sure. Speed limit around here is 50. That's a little slower than I'm accustomed to, but that's okay. Oh, there we go, 60. Giving it the beans. Medford, next two exits. And just like that, we are out of California and in Oregon. So yeah, another like 40-ish minutes and we're done. I think we slow down a little bit here. Kind of does. Yeah. Yeah, it does actually. That's kind of neat. Where am I driving or what am I driving? Port Washington? Or, hmm? You are correct. Pardon me. Thank you. This is my ride for tonight. A little rumble strip action there. Now it's getting dark again. So a 31-hour simulated drive, which I have reason to believe is probably realistic in terms of estimates. But I forget what the multiplier is. I think the well, no, I know. I said this before. I know that there's a roughly 45-minute night-day cycle in the sim. I know because like a roughly 12-hour delivery in this game takes about 40 minutes of real time. Right? Keep swinging wide. Keep swinging wide. There we go. Grants Pass, Crescent City. Yeah, we're okay for now. I'll pull over. We'll let the traffic filter out. Portland is another 200-ish, 220-ish miles away. So we'll be going past in the cool of night and then probably see the sunrise just as we actually pull in. Nice, beautiful, clear evening sky. And I'm going to merge into the left lane to pass this truck. I forget how much experience I have, how many levels I have. I don't know if I'd be able to deliver this without being um, fuel rating certified. However, based on the oops that I've already had, you may want to take that certification with a grain of salt. A very large one. So, whatever, I'm having a good time. I do not know if I will be streaming tomorrow. I think there's a possibility that I might, but it depends on multiple factors. I may stream tomorrow. I feel like I'm starting to go back into the orbit of weekend streams. I used to only stream on Sundays. I might start getting back into streaming on weeknights to do no microphone scenery development streams just to show you guys what I'm up to. But right now, like exactly where I am at this moment, it's not a thought in my mind. I want to just relax and enjoy the rest of this ride up to Port Washington, as it were, and just enjoy the traffic. Traffic which I seem to be approaching more and more. What? All right. And getting cramped up here. I'm supposed to be in the right lane. I want to be in the right lane anyway, just in case I have to pull over. I shouldn't have to because I already got weighed when we crossed the state line. Yeah, there we go. That's what I don't understand. I don't know if what happens is you only have to weigh once. You only have to weigh once as you go through a state, or if there's a few places where you have to stop to get weighed. There's a lot about trucking that I do not understand, so I'm not going to pretend that I know. Ooh, lots of traffic. Okay. It's probably going to be around 6 o'clock when I pull into the station to end the run, which is cool. I think I want to see the light one more time before I finish the sim. And then, like my friend Studio Canuck advised me to do, I will have the money that I need to upgrade my garage without having to take out a loan. But give me just a bit, folks. Let me actually stretch my legs for just a little bit and just check something out, and I'll be right back. All right, folks, I'm back. Just wanted to check something that my cats were trying to get into so we can continue. How much more time do I have left? It looks like we're going to go past Eugene, Portland, Longview, Olympia, and we're going to get to Port Angeles, not Port Washington, Port Angeles. There we go. All right, I'm going to go. Wait, nope, don't want to go that way. Sorry. Excellent reflexes, sir or madam. Okay. He's trying to get under it, maybe. All right, so right around here as well, keep the cruise control set. And low beams on for comfort for traffic. Lights on for safety always. So we have got about a half an hour to go, maybe 35 minutes, 40 minutes. Eugene, Springfield. What's that? Okay. Thank you. All right, so they're going on the 105 to Eugene, and I am on my way up to Port Angeles. I kept saying Port Washington. I'm so sorry. Hmm, a belt line, a beltway? Cool. The belt line. It's pretty dope. Not too much of a difference right now in terms of lighting, but it will get dark again. We're not going that fast anyway, so that's fine. We probably need to slow down a little bit. Oh, no, we're back up to 60. There's a place in Oregon called Albany? Dope. I live by the Mid-Atlantic states, so I'm accustomed to hearing Albany, New York, not Albany, Oregon. Yeah, Albany and Bend. Interesting. Welcome to Albany. Plenty of gasoline in the tank. Doing okay so far. I think my dashboard shows the time. I have to have the basically augmented reality display. I don't know. I kind of like the way this looks right now. I'm starting to get used to just using the info already in the truck. But I do like knowing what time of day it is, what time of night it is, what, you know. I like seeing things more easily. So I hope that you guys have been enjoying the evening's long haul. This is definitely not something that I would normally do, and it does look like, wait, hold on. Stop. Let me just check the map. Why would it be asking me to get turned around? Especially when there's nothing here. Okay. Only thing that I can think of is that I'm about to hit a delay. But let me just, what's this? Okay, yeah. Let me just keep going. The road's not blocked off by a state trooper or highway patrolman, so that's fine. I'm glad it isn't. 20 miles to Portland. Let's go. We are pretty close to crossing over into Washington State. Don't have too much further to go now. Welcome to Emerald City, everybody. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Did I go the right way? No, I did go the right way. Unless, of course, I didn't. No, it's about right. We're going to make a slight deviation from the almost pure north route we were taking. And then we'll loop back around. Ooh-wee. This is way unorthodox, but that was fun. Domus Arena? Yeah, I don't know if I've been here for a while. Oh, look at that, the logo. North to Seattle, west to Astoria. We're going north. We're going north, folks. Wow. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers? 5? That's a pretty big interchange. That's pretty cool. And there we go. We have been at this for the better part of almost an hour and a half, 2 hours. And we're getting right down to it now. What I don't understand is why my GPS keeps thinking that it has to exit every single time now. That's weird. Hayden Island ODOT permits. No clue what that means. 100 and something odd miles to Seattle now? That's crazy. Oh, wait, is this a lifting or a drawbridge? That's cool. Nice. Kind of wish I could have seen this during the day, but I'm good. Welcome to Washington State, then. So, since we're not going to make it to Seattle, our exit off this road is going to be considerably sooner. We'll be taking the 101 to our destination in Port Angeles. That might be in another 15 minutes. Absolutely incredible. And the best part, I've been enjoying this for all the memes and for all the miles. And as an early celebratory thing, I'm going to go ahead and give my cat some treats. I don't know if you guys have any pets, but I have a couple of cats at home. And I enjoy having them in my life. Oh, here we go. 1 mile to Aberdeen and Port Angeles. Ooh, that was a wide controller input. All right, so here we go. Folks, say good night to Interstate 5 and hello to what I'm pretty sure is going to be the final leg of our journey for this evening. I'm a little bit floored that we have been driving now for, I want to say, what did I say? Like at least an hour and a half? And now we are on our way up to our intended delivery stop. So we are around Olympia. And the sky's starting to get bright again. Now, whenever I'm trucking, it's great to see the sky start to get bright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like our exit's been blocked off. So, all right. I'm going to get realistic here. Hit my flashers. Pull over. And check my map. We have been barred from going up 101 to Port Angeles, which means that we are going to take 12 to the other side of 101 to the other side of Port Angeles. It's not that much of a problem. It's just going to take maybe a little bit longer. But honestly, not really an issue. So we'll take 12 up to the 101. And the 101 does this weird thing. Instead of just ending, it loops back on itself around this region. So I could have gone up to 101 that way, but now we're going to loop back the other way. And because of that, we will be seeing some daylight, I should say, by the time we get to our destination, which is cool. Thank you to those people that have stuck around for the haul or for those that have just, poked in. Appreciate having you guys on board. And I hope that you have a great rest of your evening. We just pulled into Aberdeen, which is dope. Okay, now, why am I being told to turn around? We are not turning around. We're going to go straight through here, all the way down past Eddie's and hook a right, and then go up the 101 and loop around to Port Angeles. The GPS should update, and then we're going to get to our intended destination. So, no. None of that silliness. Why'd the truck stop? Oh, probably because there was no room for the truck to go. That's weird. I can't see, so if I run a red light, okay, great. I didn't. I saw I saw the light bounce off my hood. This is so cool. All right, so right turn, and then we follow 101 north to Port Angeles, which probably means we're going to be following this truck. And we've got 2 lanes of traffic. Dope. Also, lots of drawbridges or lift bridges around here, which is pretty cool. All right, back to 2-lane road. Pretty neat. And the speed limit is going back up. Good stuff. Looks like we'll take some sunrise vistas on a 2-lane road, which is great. Oh, excuse me. Over to the right more, did you? That would be advisable. We do not want to run across oncoming traffic. It is getting brighter outside. A beautiful thing. Oh, wow. Look at the way the sky gets bright out here. It just looks so realistic. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. So it's about 45 miles an hour through here, or it was. Now it's back up to 55, and the sun is out. Nice. All right. Whatever it is, we're probably under 30 miles to our destination. We gotta be. We're close. So I guess we took in some two-lane roads after all, chat. And given that the town has the word port in its name, and that there is an actual seaport here, the what am I trying to say? The abundance of truck traffic looks appropriate. Wow, speed limit's picking up. Here we go. Oh, we have a ways to go to get to Port Angeles? I see. Well, the simple fact that we don't have like 50 or 60 miles to go is a good thing. But the change in speed limits right now is kind of it is a thing. I guess that just means you have to take in the vistas more slowly now. Wherever we are, it looks pretty. Okay, so it is 35 miles an hour through here. That's fine. How much more do we have? I don't know. The I think, I think I think the GPS got weird on me because we're literally here. Yeah, we're here. We made it so far. 45-mile-an-hour zone ahead, and we have a left turn coming up in about a quarter mile. That is so cool. I think we turned in here. Wait. Why would I be going in this way? That makes no sense. No, that's actually... Okay, I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's just get out of the way quickly. This whole stream. Okay, I'm gonna play it safe because I legit just want to get out of the way of traffic. And I don't even know if I'm gonna pull this off. Okay, wow. That's a little nutty. Okay, here we go. So, had I been able to go up the highway way, I would have probably gotten here maybe 15, 20 minutes sooner. Oh, I accidentally hit the A button. Whatever. Okay, I did not get penalized for the incidental bit of trailer damage. Dude. I'm happy. Folks, I think that's gonna call it for me. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching, and have a great night. I have the money that I need now to expand my garage. Take care, chat. Until next time. Bye.